off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, it's Young. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense. Looking downfield on first down. Grabs it in the middle. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Bowling Green has it back, and they'll send the offense onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jess. And that is interception.
Yo. Hey, see. I'm just hit random. See the game. Nigga out today. You have? I ain't been posting. Damn. Hey, go off me. Oh, tight sheet. Tight sheet. That's dope. That's dope. That's a good idea. Yeah, you. I got on white. Hey, dude.
The pageantry of college football on full display tonight as we've got drones with a red and white light show to get the black shirt faithful ready to go. Welcome to Memorial Stadium, Lincoln, Nebraska, and home of the Cornhuskers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Wisconsin Badgers, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Nebraska Cornhuskers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Thank you.
And the Badgers will put total leather to crank us up. Fielded in the end zone, it's Barney. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop on that return at the 22. Handoff from the shotgun. He's stuffed after picking up one to the 23.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of those. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to throw. It's Raiola. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Hunt is on its way. Here's the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the line.
Got to.
You know, QBs want to make those plays. They want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Damn, they ain't let me throw that whole way.
He goes at the 33.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He's going to fire into the gut of the defense. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. The critical down and distances in this game, like that third down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out, but they'll try to convert here. Making side adjustments here. He'll try to throw and pick up the
Oh, I
first
didn't see
down.
that corner.
Complete out
Let's
of the
see.
backfield, looking for the sticks. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. The handoff to Johnson. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss.
Well, coming into this one, the offense knew a big key was going to be getting the ground game established. They haven't been able to do that yet. They punted on their opening drive, and they have a negative play here on the first play of their second drive.
To throw, it's Raiola. With the catch, it's Johnson. Finds a crease at the 20. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. And back to the air on second down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Getting it off of AC going. I mean, AC getting her. See?
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He wants to throw it again.
Look, come on,
It's complete. He gets it in. Touchdown, Nebraska. And it feels good to land that first big punch against a rival, doesn't it?
this nigga swatted that hoe. That should have been a fucking pig. I was trying.
That's got to feel great getting on the board first.
And settles
That nigga swatted that hoe. Right to the receiver,
now
though.
everybody can kind of settle in because you know you already got a touchdown on the board.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll try the run. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Got his man quickly. Third down, and the Husker faithful getting loud, trying to make moving a change impossible. Under fire. He'll pull it down and run. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Really nice awareness that time by the quarterback. He knew exactly where he needed to get to pick up the first down. He's scrambling on that play, and there are a lot of guys out there that would slide, that would try to run out of bounds, protect themselves, but that was really tough what he did. He put his body on the line to go pick up that first.
Looking to throw, it's Edwards. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's going to take off. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
He ain't gonna do it.
Hey, listen, it's important at that position to be able to be good off schedule. Everything's easy when it's on time. You can get the ball out, but when things break down and they get off schedule, you've got to have a guy back there that can make the right decisions. He did exactly that.
He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. It's complete to the left. He'll get it inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39 before he goes out of bounds.
And this offense, I think, will do a good job in this game divvying up the football and distributing it to different guys in the passing game. It won't just be receivers. It's not going to be tight ends. This running back, he's a weapon, too, after he catches it. You saw it right there.
The Badgers with the 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Starting to feel a little pressure. He goes out of bounds across the 25, marching at the 24 in this defense. Its head is spinning.
I love it. I love 1st down. Let's be aggressive. Let's throw the football. But how about the quarterback? He does a great job in the pocket, buying time. Oh, nobody open, scrambles around, and more importantly, ends the run, gets the 1st down, and doesn't get whacked. Beautiful.
He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
From the gun, he leads it with the back. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the 1st down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Badgers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Looking for a man. It's Edwards. Pocket breaking down.
Things are opportunities right there.
They're trying to turn this into a score.
This quarterback is getting more confident, not necessarily throwing it, but I think running it. You saw that earlier in this drive, too. On that last play, he's thinking to himself, man, it's been working for me so far. Every time I just tuck it, take off scrambling, something good seems to happen. So that's not going to stop. And I think moving forward, this defense has got to expect him to scramble more often.
We've reached the break. It's Nebraska holding the lead. And after that 1st quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. First play of the period will be a 2nd down. Might be changing the route. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Touchdown, Wisconsin! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Ives. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. They'll keep it on the ground. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson.
That was supposed to be
boom, get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the pass.
I'm gonna get one on your running back first.
This guy's been making
that's up to me. So
why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well?
Yo!
Display how dangerous he is after the catch.
You talking about white boys? Can't do
this on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory.
What kind of formation is this, nigga?
On 4th down, looking for the completion.
Yeah, you good. You good. You good. Give me the legs.
How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Man, 1st half being that aggressive. aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. Throwing on the run.
Let's game, boy. Let's get it.
And the catch and run
Shit.
into the end zone.
Appreciate it.
Touchdown, Badger.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Barney. Smacks him with the stiff arm.
Look at this, Snoop.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score.
Watch out. That line the same, G.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like,
Wow, from the
just get
field.
downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so
That's
fast.
crazy.
Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to.
Come on. Fake it and pass your ball.
Back at the 13.
Oh, it's a missed opportunity. You know the quarterback
Yeah,
is
man.
he saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity.
Man, we gotta get active. I gotta get ready for this national championship, bro. I gotta get my second one. Type shit.
On 3rd and long, a check down.
If I won more games, we read that, baby.
The DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense.
Oh,
One fly down the middle.
oh, come on.
And they gambled in their own end. And now they give up really good field position.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
I didn't see him.
Pick off.
This shit.
Stop the threat. Powers through.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You feel? Too loud.
Got the football, but to put the field position with the return. No reason to be in a
Damn.
rush. They have some time here late in the half.
That's why I needed a one, bro, guys. For sure.
It's a little trying to take it back.
They finally
They finally get to him, and what a play there to pick up the first down. Do set him down.
probably LSU or Texas A&M. They're my 2 favorite schools.
Dropping back. It's
I'm getting with Notre Dame, too.
Can't make the connection in the defense.
I only been playing like 2 games with them. I know LSU. I know LSU like the back of my hand.
Wants to go up top.
Like thanks. And the running back called the Hurricane
That'll
Junior.
leave them with 3rd and 6.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet.
Well, to heck with being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been
Yeah,
a
why?
shot field goal where they were on that 4th down. But they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
And the Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. From the red zone, it's I.
Damn, I want to read this shit up, dude.
He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. He caught it. Takes it all the way down to the 4 after making the grab set up. And this offense has a chance to pull even as we get deep in the first half. Defense trying to hold on to the lead. throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the
I
quarterback
wonder
and
why it's
getting a
gonna pop
hit on
up
him
in
to
the
affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy.
Oh, good pass.
Cornhusker fitted in the window for the score.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. Coming out with it, it's Anthony. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Let's go, man.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air, it's Edwards. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab, it's
So far they inside the way.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover.
So far they inside the way, man.
Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass on second down. Plucks it out of the air. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains.
I probably knew before he's
one of its timeouts. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10. Looking to throw on first down. On the run deep.
Oh, I ain't think he running that hard deep.
Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Behind the chains now on second and long.
Love the coverage on the back end by the defense on that play. In these scramble-type situations, the quarterback's rolling out to his right.
Going to throw it over the top of the D.
Come on!
The ball is hauled in inside the 35. Flips the field in an instant, and he has it down to the 25-yard line. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now. First and 10 from the 25. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. And he will score. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now? Going into the half with the lead, with the momentum.
Well, they break the tie, but they also...
What you clapping for? You ain't finna score.
Now has to go into the locker room, probably down, and they're wondering...
Nah, it's good. He started clapping.
Because we've got our work cut out.
Niggas out here praying on our downfall.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll go out of bounds.
Yeah, we push you out of bounds. It's cool.
That's where this offense will take over. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw.
The quarterback and the offensive line really do a good job. What do? They sell pass first. Everything looks like pass. Nope, they hit you with a run. Really great job working together with a little bit of misdirection.
Offense set on first down. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on first down. He'll try to do it himself.
Oh, shoot.
To avoid the hit, a nifty pickup there. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Second down, he'll throw it. Steps away to find some room. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Reels it in down the left side. A little excitement there to wrap up the first half, and that'll pad the stats as we go to the break.
So, he was in the area.
The Huskers will kick it off to start the second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Why you don't sub a linebacker in that DN? And you gonna use a D tackle like that? Why you don't sub in a linebacker when you finna use the big boy?
And Wisconsin has
You know you can just put a linebacker right there.
They have this lead to start the third quarter.
I've been listening so far.
Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see...
Oh, good shit! He got out of bounds. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about, baby.
If this were a
Niggas discombobulated that.
or something, that might have been a turnover.
They could have turned it into
Nah, for real, they would have turned the game around.
Chance by the defense here. I just love the fact
Oh! Straight up. I'm telling you, that was a middle linebacker you picked it.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved when I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really...
Going for the big
Oh, he buttered. He buttered.
He's got it
He
at the
buttered.
15. And he got away from the defense and takes it in.
Oh, for real.
Badger. Man, for the love of Tolzien
Shit.
and Stocco, what a day this guy's having.
And I think everybody gets the label as a Wisconsin quarterback as game manager. I think he's tired of hearing that. He said, listen, give me the rock, I'll spin it around, make some big plays, and he's putting on a show today.
He'll bring it out. It's Barney. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Out of the gun to give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need
intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed.
Dude, 2 drives, 2 INTs. I don't know who the backup quarterback is, but I might start thinking about doing something there. Goodness gracious, keep turning the football over. Can't do it. Can't put your defense in a bad spot time after time.
Catch in the middle. It's Anthony. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Forced out of the pocket. Throwing right. Got his man.
Oh, shit. I thought he got touched.
But it'll be enough for a first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
He's going to run it. And he has a solid gain on the
He does a good job of dropping back, going through his progressions. Nothing there. What do? Go get some yardage. Make it positive. Don't sit back in the pocket and force something into a bad situation or take a sack. Great job making something out of nothing.
He's got it on the run. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage you would have gotten with a touchback. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. It's a good thing to be charitable, Jesse, but I think the last couple of drives might be overdoing it a bit.
I agree, and I think at this point, David, the quarterback here, he's got to be a CEO, and he's got to really get his guys settled.
You should get tattooed. You should get tattooed.
CEO, a.k.a. don't screw it up, young man. That's what it sounds like.
You heard
with the
footsteps.
coaches. We got to stop turning the football over.
Oh,
Give
gets a
it.
stiff arm. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a
Flow
lot
to the
of credit. They
football.
don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the
Good
ones that make it
kicks.
go.
They needed a big
Look what? Take snowboard.
foot down for the first down. This dude is just exceptional in every way. Such a great route runner and a big player.
And money down.
So I nigga got the
third down,
abilities
find
in
it.
it.
I mean, you want to find
Oh, nigga, you missed your running back, bro. You missed your running back,
That's your
bro.
playmaker, that's your guy. Get the first down.
That nigga I was using was supposed to be covering him. That shit crazy.
That's a big shot.
Yeah, I looked over there, I was like, fuck, nigga threw the ball. Yes.
When you're trailing and you've got to make plays, they got to find creative ways to push this ball down the field and get this offense in a flow.
And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late.
Come
He
here.
got enough for the first
Damn
down,
it.
but somebody put the hit stick upside his head.
Nah, that's because you did the hurry up, bro. He was from later.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver.
We know we putting you on the commercial. It's your quarterback turn,
They
nigga.
like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
So now it's
You
second
gotta
and
draw some
long.
look.
Back to throw, it's Rayola. He'll take
Uh-oh,
a shot.
Pete. Oh, good shit. Good shit. I can't even be low.
Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. And sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
He'll bring it out. It's Anthony. And the returner goes down.
That boy finna get up out of here.
They'll crank up this drive from the 30-yard line. The offense changing the play. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Working that left side now.
Damn, I was
They
trying to
stop
get
him
this
just a
thing.
week or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
Well, the defense playing zone
Let's
coverage
say
there. They're
no,
taking
no, no.
away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
They'll go to the air on second and short. On the run, still looking. Rolling right and going deep. He's got it along the sideline. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise,
Oh, Lord, nigga.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not
Like, you going into your safety. I was going to square right there underneath. It's like, that nigga threw that over his head.
He's got to lower that football.
That would have been crazy if you peeked there. throwing
To the
fees.
air. It's Edwards. And the throw out to the sideline. Good.
Hey, this nigga not sorry, but man, the fucking quarterback. He making some errant throws when it matters. Like, keep the crowd going.
From the gun, wants to pass. Bring in the heat.
Oh, he had his face when I thought he was.
Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down.
You know, you wonder sometimes if this
Who is Billy
quarterback, because of the
Edwards?
success he's had earlier in the game running the ball, just thinks every time I scramble, something good is going to happen. I think that time, guys, he should have stayed in the pocket and tried to take a shot because it looked to me like he had a guy open downfield.
They were unfazed by that earlier.
Off with a quick snap that did.
And will try for a second time in this one. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet.
Yeah.
That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down.
We can move the clock.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the 2nd half. Someone had to
Hey.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle
What niggas on, man?
As we come to the end of the
Let's go with the quarterback,
has
bro.
the lead. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play.
Feel like I'm having
You
a
might as well
decent
start
game
here in
with
the
him.
4th quarter.
Other than them iron ass throws.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Edwards. Extending the play. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. These fans trying to be like a 12th man on defense and help them get a stop. Lets it fly.
Oh, good pick.
And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right
Should
now.
stay. Oh, should stay in his own.
Brought down at the 11 as he was trying to find enough room to take it back for the pick 6. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Man,
On the head, make a soft edge. That's why I be spanking that edge.
Was lethal,
Commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance. When you throw that, spin the ball around.
I don't know. I'm undefeated against you right now, if I ain't mistaken.
This drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
They
to the air
count
on
too.
2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Barney. There he goes. Really good job making a play, getting it out to the 24 and moving those chains. 1st and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll take the deep shot.
Good shoot.
Puts it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown, Nebraska. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature and you find him, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
And he made the extra point without problem. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they get it done with a big play, a 76-yarder for the score. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout.
Yeah, it was
They
too
wanna
much
make sure
time
they have
on their
everybody
hoe.
on the same page. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling
My
themselves
time,
after
man.
that last drive. Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. That last drive was a punch punch in the gut throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pull the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
The Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. To the air, it's Edwards. Makes the grab on the left. Oh, he's got some space. They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And that's why if you're the offensive coordinator, you've got to find as many ways as possible to get this guy going. Just get him the ball close to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't need to be a throw deep down the field. He's so dynamic when he has the ball in his hands. You saw it right there.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And this situation here on second down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Hey, get him on the ground. Didn't see anything downfield, but made a little something out of it.
And I feel like this defense is starting to pick up on this quarterback's MO. You've seen it, right? Like, time and time again, he is willing to scramble. He wants to carry the football, kind of apprehensive, maybe doesn't want to make a mistake. I'd love to see him maybe hang in that pocket just a little more and maybe make some plays down the field with his arm.
Finds a man on the right.
Go.
Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Badgers are on the move. Wants to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Barry Johnson. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Badgers have a lot of options on second and inches. He might want another play. Wants to fire on second down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts.
Oh, good shit.
Intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25.
Well, this offense is trying to ice the game. They've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but it's only by one possession, so you got to be so careful with your decision-making. And that was not a good one by the quarterback. They now turn it over, and they better hope their defense can play well in the sudden change situation.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They cut into this lead the last time they had it, and now here in the fourth, a chance to move on top with a score.
What the fuck?
Hits the crease. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Cornhusker. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
That's
That
crazy.
is how it's done. In the clutch, in the big time, your offense comes up with the big drive, puts points on the board. Now you tell your kicker, go knock this PAT through, take the lead. Nice execution by this offense.
And that extra point was critical as it gave them the late lead. And that one ought to set us up for quite a finish. Fielded in the end zone, it's Anthony. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. The RPO, it's complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Back to pass, it's Edwards. Grabbed over the middle, it's Anthony.
So,
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
disposed.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Third down play from the gun. Moving out of the pocket. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nice run there. Picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
When you're
We got
trailing
14 attempts for
it's not
98
just the other team,
yards.
right? You're fighting against that clock. Nice heads-up play by the QB. He does a great job scrambling, getting the first down, and then stopping that clock.
He wants a big play here late. And that'll be
I caught
incomplete,
this.
man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, and second down's coming up.
And you absolutely expect those shots.
You torch like he been doing all the
defense was prepared.
all day.
You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
Now adjusting. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
Spun off there, dude.
Down the gut of the knee.
Who is dude?
Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
This is a shootout. Both
Bro,
offenses
do
up and
this
down the
shit,
field.
bro.
They're generating explosive plays.
This shit finna
It
come
feels
down
like
to the wire.
which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
We couldn't get it
They
there.
can't make the connection.
This really has been a masterclass
Damn.
with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes. And
Well,
he's
they could
understood
prove it.
when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things aren't there, like on that last play.
Now he's
There we go. Let's go.
Touchdown,
Shit.
Badger. And inside a minute to go, they've got
This ain't feeling me, bro.
And that is phenomenal.
This ain't feeling me, bro. I need this second two.
You're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the
I
ball
need
to
this
my
second
playmaker
two
right
today.
now. Let
We
him
ain't
do the
taking no
rest.
L's.
Let him glide into the
He-
end zone. Make
this
him
shit.
look really good.
That nigga threw that hoe so
This is
ugly.
about a quarterback getting it out quick. And with that stop, the defense has a
Mhm.
glimmer of hope. Listen, clock running down, I'm going to need a miracle, but the offense still, they can put a drive together, make something happen to try to win this football game.
Take the
On the
preview.
move from inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Looking to throw, it's Raiola. They're working that left side.
I'm with this time.
You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, second and
Yeah,
6.
hit him in his mouth.
Offense will use a timeout. 19 seconds left in the game. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can.
Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. Here in the fourth
That's what I
quarter,
wanted to
you're
do.
lined up against one of the
It
fastest
looked like
players in all of college
they was trying to
football.
give
They're
you that
taking a
bit.
shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Here's a throw downfield late.
Okay. Oh,
He
dude.
dropped it. That deep ball
I was there.
on the
I'm
money.
just saying. I was there.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath because in the fourth quarter, you've got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you. And that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. You know what's great about rivalry games?
Let's go.
Each side takes every wretched breath the other one sucks in.
There you go. My face. I gotta put some more clips up, dude. I said I need to put some more clips out too. I ain't did that shit. You ever with Tennessee? You gotta be so boys. Cause you had the opportunity to pick them and you didn't. Hey, let me roll up right quick. Shit, I'm ready. Nah, I'm rolling the blunt. I ain't done, but shit, I'm pretty much done.
Rivalry games aren't always born from trophies. They're born out from schools ascending to new heights at the same time and finding the other guy standing in the way of their ultimate goal. It's time to find out who's going to get run over this time. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see, the number 11 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on another team from the SEC, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse
They be like Lil Wayne, boy.
Can't wait to get this started. The Gators will put toe to leather and will get started. He'll bring it out. It's Bishop. Smashes him with the stiff arm. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Give to the back. He breaks a tackle. Finds some space enough to get 5 to the 22.
You know, you better form tackle better.
Ain't no playing
You had a
floor.
chance to make a big play, miss the running back, and as a
Dude,
result,
no,
it's getting
didn't you
lost.
play with
Defense
them?
has to do a better job of finishing.
This crowd full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. No Back to throw. It's Aguilar.
Uh-oh.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that's exactly what this defense wanted to do coming into this game. They wanted to set up third down so they can let their pass rush take over. They feel they've got a shot to be really successful if they can force the opponent to live in third and obvious passing situations. And that time, on the first third down of the game, they take advantage and get the sack.
They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, fourth down in their own end, and they're going for it.
Oh, what the hell is
It's
that?
incomplete. The long pass downfield. They couldn't hook up.
I don't know if he was gonna bring that in anyways, though.
Some onions to go for it.
Nigga got hit. That nigga got hit as soon as he, you feel me?
It's a video game. They don't even care.
He was there.
No big deal.
Nah, that was the pocket, though. He didn't do that, though. You could have possession pitch there.
Wants to go up top on first down.
Oh, lag boy, come on, baby.
Get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
He'll try to pop the draw. Runs through the defender.
And I love this because you got second.
Yeah, I like this, boy.
And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get third and manageable. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run, shoot, you almost got the first down. Now you're set up for good success.
I thought he was a elusive bruiser.
They're going to go to the air. On
Oh, get out of there. The lag boy.
Touchdown, Gator.
Huh?
The offense did exactly what it needed to do.
Yeah, I had to. You got greasy right there. I know you seen that. That was a sack. Get out of there. I think that was you. Shit.
Touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were really disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
We're still early in this ball game, but this QB has been hit several times already, been sacked. This is one of those games that
Let's go, Gators.
friend afterwards. We're just getting started. It's still in the first quarter, for goodness sakes.
We're in the swamp, baby. We're in the swamp, baby.
Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. Florida has the ball back, and here comes Fence. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Finds his man. It's Wilson. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. These two, which have so much cross-pollination and legendary games in their history, first played in 1916 with the Vols blanking the Gators in Florida. Tennessee actually won the first 10 meetings, with Florida not getting a W in the series until 1954.
And there was a period of time, Reese, in this rivalry that the game not only had SEC championship implications, but national championship implications, too. Think back to the heyday of this rivalry in the late 90s. Danny Werfel going up against Peyton Manning. We played the Vols, and we had games that were won in overtime. We had games that went down to 2-minute drives. There was so much NFL talent on the field, and it was such a competitive and physical game every single year.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing it. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
To the ground with the back. Shows him the stiff arm. They get him stopped at the 26, but boy, that was an attitude run. A pickup of 6.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Now the play fake. Quarterback extends the play. All kinds of room to throw that one in
there. Another first down. Man, this defense couldn't stop a nosebleed right now. It's that bad.
And the Gators have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Back to pass. It's Lagway. Now rolling to the left.
I thought I was going to put some. Good. That was crazy.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. On the move, he fires. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Florida. A great catch and run for 6.
Quarterback's ability to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. The give to the right. Slithers into space. Now they've got breathing room. Got 6 all the way out to the 20.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Volunteers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quickly complete. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? 2nd down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back. He'll go do something positive with it. This guy is a weapon, and you got to find him in the passing game.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. On the option. Virtually unblocked, and he stopped for a loss of 8.
I think that's a play the quarterback would like to have back on these option plays. You just have to take what the defense gives you. And if that means handing off the dive, or if that means pitching it, you got to do that. It can't always be about you. And I think the quarterback that time was really hoping it was going to be his number called, but there was nothing there. He tried to do too much. It's a huge negative play, and it sets this offense going in the wrong direction.
To the air, it's Aguilar. Caught over the middle, it's Staley. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Hey, these wide receivers are so athletic out wide now. You're so worried about getting these slant routes, it can be a good changeup. I mean, just a couple steps, stick your foot in the ground, come inside. It might not be huge gains all the time, but, man, it keeps that DB off balance.
Going downfield for the big play. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
Makes the grab past the marker. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. Defense showing plenty of pre-snap movement of their own. Looking to the big tight end. Working the middle. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Now, the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking for space, it's Thomas. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown ball. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jackson. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish.
Sure you do.
Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory.
Yeah, I bet to you.
Your own end zone. You know, in the shadow of your own end zone, a lot of bad things can happen. You want to get a few first downs, get some space. So if you punt after that point, you can lead them a little bit deep. This is the exact opposite of what happened. Now you set them up in beautiful scoring field position already. Really bad play by the offense.
They stop him behind the line of scrimmage. He ran through one guy, but not through the rest. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Intercepted to stop the threat. And it just turns out to be a missed opportunity. You get the ball in the red zone, and you turn it over.
Momentum. It plays a big role for teams and especially for offenses. And when you have chances like that, when you're down in this area of the field, you've got to be able to come away with points. Even if it's not going to be a touchdown, you are not leaving this area of the field without putting at least 3 up on the board. Missed opportunity for the offense.
Picks up the first down, still moving. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
That's a really good-looking run. I tell you, it's not easy to start at the running back position for the Florida Gators. When you think of where they can recruit in the state of Florida and really nationally, they've got a lot of the best around the country in high school.
Turning it on! Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Wilson.
Get out of there.
He'll go out of bounds inside inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39.
How many first downs is that alone? You know, just on this drive, the defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out, continue to have to play more and more guys. You got to do something to change this.
The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Quarterback making adjustments. Scanning the field, it's Flagway. Got his man down the middle. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. The Gators lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to power their way ahead. At the 20, he's got space. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
You got to be impressed by what you've seen by this offense so far in this game. In the first half, they've got a nice lead, and they've been able to do it with explosive plays, but they've also been able to do it with efficiency and getting first downs and staying on the field. You saw another great example right there running the football. Anything they want to do right now is working.
Back up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You can see on the sidelines, guys. He could not wait to get back out there, and that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
He was scared.
Second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and if you go big, I'm going big. I'm going to bring in extra defensive linemen. I'm going to bring in my big physical linebackers. I'm expecting run. This is what they've done. This is what you do on this part of the field, so I'm going to play aggressive on defense.
And they've moved closer, and still they need 2 yards. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw, it's Flagway. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Well, here's an interesting decision. It's early in the game. Do you want to be aggressive and try to seize momentum and go for this? Or do you just take the field goal and take the points?
Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Just drives it between the uprights. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This drive going from the 17. Gets a draw. Shows him the stiff arm. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And for a draw play to be successful, it's not just the quarterback that has to sell pass, but also the offensive line. The tackles really letting their defensive ends rush upfield, guards and centers passing their guys off at the last second, and then running.
Makes the grab down onside. It's a seam wide open. He was working his way toward that goal line. They'll stop him at the 2 after the big play up top.
And
this defense is figuring out early in this football game, man. They've got to be dialed in because this passing attack, it's lethal because they get it to their speedsters, and after the catch, they're really good. They've got to tighten up that coverage and get those guys on the ground when they catch the football.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism.
Touchdown, Volunteers! Quick strike through the air for the score.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
And they had the extra point to finish the drive.
I know.
Coming out with it, it's ball. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Quarterback making checks. Looking downfield, it's Glagway. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Looking to throw on first down. Moving away from pressure. He's in open space downfield. There he goes. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. And the Gators getting set on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Makes the catch at the 20. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Buys a little time. Makes the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
We needed that, oh, boy.
Not able to come up with that. You knew that was going to be a bang-bang play, right? They're taking a shot into the end zone. That's going to have to meet a contested catch on the back end, but he wasn't able to come up with it because of the hit.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, it's Glagway.
Come on, let's go.
Touchdown, Gator! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice.
Bro, come on, bro. Nigga, I'm on fire right now. And I'm the one who threw the ball. I knew where it was going the whole time I got there first.
Get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. It's them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling on their lead. That gives them tremendous confidence heading into halftime.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. So that'll do it here in the first half. Stay tuned. Halftime is coming.
I ain't gonna start off fucking Florida. Like, no
Go
kidding.
ahead and roll the dice to start this second half. They're lined up for an onside kick.
I ain't even trolling. Oh, Lord. Come on.
And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. The Frontier offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. All the way down at the 33-yard line. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Aguilar. Here's the pressure. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. And the Vols want to pick up the tempo.
And the defense gets a huge play. I'll tell you, they've been wreaking havoc in this one so far. They've got so many athletes up front on this defensive line. It kind of reminds me about the defenses I used to go against in practice back in the late 90s. Guys like Javon Curse coming off the edge, the freak. It was a nightmare. So hard for our guys to block. We felt like game day was easier than what we faced in practice. And I tell you, this D-line by the Gators, what they got this year, they are...
Deep shot for the end zone.
Mm-mm.
Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, you can see the frustration.
No, I thought you had
They
it.
knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage.
He's got it.
Damn, she looked boom.
And he'll have to check his fillings after that.
I don't feel like you saw me.
Well, I think the experience on offense was a big reason why the head coach felt confident going for it there on 4th down. He says a lot of guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've been in these big game moments before. Ice in their veins. And you saw it there on that completion to keep the sticks moving.
Complete to the right. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal.
So that you boy.
One of the things that makes this quarterback so dangerous is how accurate he can be when he's on the run. And he's a guy that's looking to throw. He's not looking to take off himself. Showed you that accuracy on that play to get the first.
And the quarterback goes down at the 7-yard line.
Change the direction ain't going for some.
More aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Ooh, what? Every time.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. To throw, it's Aguilar. Trying to bull his way in. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to Pater.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying to the getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Let's go! Go on, stand forward.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hansen. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. It'll be 3rd and long. He's looking to throw.
No! Boy, that was the 1st down for so.
Well, in the first half, this offense was up and down the field. It seemed like everything they were dialing up was working. And here we are in the 3rd quarter, and there's a very rare incompletion on their own end of the field. Maybe that's the play the defense needs now to spark some momentum.
So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Discards it with the stiff arm. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. So here is the Tennessee offense. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Looking to throw, it's Aguilar. Fires deep toward the end zone. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
They'll give it to the back. Steamrolls his way. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in, it's ball. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Snagged in the middle, it's Jackson. Still on his feet at the 45.
He's trying to get loose.
Lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Making side adjustments here. Here comes the heat. Breaks into the open.
It's going to be tough on this defense containing this guy because he's got that sixth sense to get outside the pocket. And at that point, he's throwing it and hurting you, or you can take off and run. That time able to get the first down. Big challenge for the defense moving forward.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. Quarterback adapting. Runs through a tackle.
There you go.
Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple.
Someone's home.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays.
So
The defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him.
He just made it, bro.
He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Man,
You got to be impressed with the quarterback on that last play because he's already been sacked a ton of times in this game. He knows he does not have a lot of...
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Florida. Follow the blocker. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll bring it out. It's Bishop. And the returner will be dragged down. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking for a man. It's Aguilar. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Tyreek.
He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
He did. I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get...
He is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Touchdown, Gator! The defense takes matters into its own hands.
I'll tell you, you love linebackers that are good against the run, but how nice is it when you've got a guy that can sit in zone coverage like he can and not just pick it off, but find his convoy.
You don't fuck with Tennessee, though, huh?
Game-changing play.
This your first game with Tennessee? Oh.
He'll start the return inside his... And he
God damn!
Maybe some nerves on that return, but a fortunate bounce, and they'll retain possession.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them, so a nice job being able to pounce back on.
Gonna take a shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick six. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Matthews. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. They built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we got here. One final period to play, and we'll see who can grab that W as we start the 4th. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Fires to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
They just keep firing. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee.
This shit, bro. Come on.
Boy, did it ever pay off.
Come on.
It's been surgical, precision,
Fuck
passes,
you.
using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
And because of the success this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now, and this is a big key for us to win this game.
And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. Dropping back, it's Flagway. Buys a little extra time. He goes out of bounds after a solid gain on the play.
Well, the good news on that play is the quarterback was able to scramble and go pick up the 1st down with the lead late in the game. Bad news is, though, you just love them to stay in bounds to get this clock started sooner so you can bleed more of it off. That's just a coachable moment moving forward of having a better understanding of the situation in game.
Touchdown, Florida! And the punishment has been extended. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys.
Oh, shit. Why did I pick this shit on purpose? That's crazy.
They're not going to come close to getting the 2. It's an understatement to say they should have just kicked
That's
the thing.
crazy.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
To the air, it's Aguilar. Throws to the wideout. He makes the catch. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
You know, as the head coach of this team, this is one positive you're going to take away from this game.
The fact that he held on to it, I put the boom on his ass twice.
They've got to iron out offensively, and we've seen that today. But I do love the grit they're showing here late, still trying to make plays.
A shot toward the end zone. And they weren't able to make action. They were looking for an explosive play.
Good coverage,
the offense is looking for an explosive play to try to ignite them and get them back in this one, but nothing doing. Nice job in coverage.
Unloads to the
wideout.
Catch in the middle, it's Smith. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Vols look to keep this drive humming. Wants to go up top on first down. Looking to buy time. Caught behind the line. It's Staley. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Come on, Florida be taking that boom. It's not be playing.
Fires into the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall in return. It'll be third down.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out in coverage.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands, and
he heard no footsteps. He was going to get that boom stick too. I would have been mad. You think I would have been mad too?
Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense.
Come on, bro. That can't even jump.
A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. Might be changing the route. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Pressure coming. Going to try to get it himself. And he'll skip his way out of bounds after a short gain, making sure he doesn't take any unnecessary punishment. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Jackson. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Gators are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Grab near the sticks. It's Jackson. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. And the Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He wants to go deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Damn.
He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Catch in the middle. It's Matthews. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Oh, they're after him. Just 2 mistakes that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And, man, is that just indictment of the day. Your quarterback getting drilled late in the football game. This offense has sputtered. They haven't found any kind of good rhythm. They haven't done things that really gives your coach confidence and it makes you want to believe in them. This offense has a lot of work to do before their next football game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's taking a deep shot.
We'll see.
Got the conversion and still going.
Damn, I couldn't
And they
get that.
finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Dropping back, it's Aguilar. Looking for the end zone.
We'll see.
And he's got it. Touchdown ball. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success
No, he
today.
didn't.
You got to find
Tell
a way to
you.
make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
Hey!
At this point, a comeback would take one of the biggest miracles in the history of the sport, but they'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan by 80-something points. He was still letting us throw the football. It's the defense's job to stop you.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the handoff. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
Okay.
It's really the most common type of upset we see every year. The home field advantage is so big, and especially when you have a ranked team come to town, they love to play spoiler.
Yes, and what needed to happen happened in this.
You know what I'm saying?
The Florida I-4 corridor, tourist hotbed, and a stretch of road that has its own rivalry game. We are set for a war for this stretch of road, and at the end of it, only one will have the right of way. Welcome, everyone, to the home of the USF Bulls, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the UCF Knights, taking on a team from the American, the South Florida Bulls. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Knights will kick it off to get us underway.
What?
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Dang. Motherfucker called me a body crazy.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Brown wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Works his way out to the 33-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks.
He gonna get his get back.
All over the field when they take off, it's hard to limit.
He gonna get his get back.
Damage. And I tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Quick strike complete. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Bulls heading quickly to the line. Wants to throw on third down. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. Will not get there. A fourth down stop.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Got a man. It's Nixon. There he goes. Touchdown Knights. He got a step and just dusted the field. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
The offense slips the running back out of the backfield. Nobody decides to cover him. My man makes the play. Shows off the hands first. Got to make the catch first. Does the rest. Walks in the end zone for the touchdown.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Smith. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for him.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
And the Bulls now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. And here comes
Let me take the shit out that nigga.
And it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that. Still playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down.
For real, he did that. I was like, see, look at him out here.
Forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer. And they were.
He lofts one down the sideline. He's got it down the right side. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
And that is a backbreaker if you're the defense, because you've done your job up to that point. You've set up the offense in third and very long. You know they're going to throw it. You cannot allow a guy to get open that deep down the field for an explosive.
He's got it at the 20. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are just...
Touchdown, Bulls! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. Looking for the tie with the extra point. If you're able to move...
Have you seen any of USF games this year? USF, the team I'm playing with.
Flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score.
But they just beat the shit out of North Texas.
For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
It was a good game at first, then them niggas just turned it on. Put on 63. I'm damn.
Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Got it in the middle. It's Wade. Oh,
I ain't gonna stun. I feel like Byron Brown better than DJ Legway.
A little bit short of the sticks. The Knights with a second and short to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun, the inside give. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. Jackson will throw. Here's a heat. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside linebacker, it's about as good as it gets, right? I get to rush the passer just like this and put him on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position to play in college football.
He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. Makes a move.
Good shit.
That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. And what a drive that was the last time they had it. Basically the length of the field. Much better starting point this time. Using the quick game.
Shit.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves
That's
it a
same
little
one,
short
ain't
of
it?
the first down.
Yeah.
And quarterback receiver on the same page.
Yeah,
Nice
so
job
he's
seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Moves away
Well,
as he
Johnson,
feels pressure.
slow and white boy.
It's caught. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense. First and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a
Almost
chance
a
to cash
fucking
it in
count,
from
nigga.
just outside the 5.
And that is such
You almost beat me with Nebraska, nigga.
From the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you. But when you can get outside.
You fat fuck.
Touchdown, South Florida.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now the UCF offense ready to go back to work. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of it.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling past and kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Jackson gonna throw it. Looking to the big tight end. And it was worth going for a chunk play.
I broke that off.
And you've seen this formula work.
Come on, man.
Football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Throws for the tight end. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here early in the drive, getting a first down, but I don't know about that play call. Going deep on 3rd down, low percentage throw, it falls incomplete. And all that momentum that was established early in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
3 straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. Oh, he dropped it.
Let's go. Lock their ass up.
They'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Outside the
Ooh, good
pocket,
pick.
let's go.
Good pick. Big one.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover 1, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody's open. If I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in a tight way.
Bringing it back.
Let's see.
And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, UCF.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Brown will throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Norton. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Quarterback may change this route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Singleton. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The Bulls come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. The throw. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Ooh, good piece.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. To the air on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. The war on I-4 is relatively new. Both schools compete across 14 sports for the right to win the golden I-4 road sign. But, of course, the most important battle is the one that happens on the gridiron.
It is, but how cool is it? The war on I-4. I mean, that's just it's a dope name. I really like it. Obviously, this is kind of a new rivalry, but Palmer, UCF, USF, they're fighting for the same kids in recruiting and building a program.
Yeah, man, whether you get off on McIntosh Road, the Florida Turnpike, or Lake Mary Boulevard, these two schools do not like each other. Whether it's the Bounce House or Raymond James Stadium, the war on I-4, baby, that's where it's at.
They had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. And the ball
Let's go.
Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Oh, man, how about that? You get your first carry. You're so excited, trying to make a difference, trying to make a play, trying to prove yourself, and you coughed it up. That's not a good start. First carry to fumble it, give it to the other team.
South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. Got the first down and more. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle. Nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels.
He's got it inside the 25. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
He wants to change this route. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Moves around to clear up the vision.
I thought you were going to stay on the wrong juke, yo.
How about this defense coming out aggressive on first down? They're in the red zone. They're like, no, we're going to take the fight to you. Now setting up a 2nd down and long and putting them in a great position to be successful.
These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Lets it fly deep downfield.
Damn.
The end zone, and it's intercepted. Taking it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Well, I give the defense a lot of credit because they weren't able to get a lot of pressure on the quarterback, but the back end of the defense did an outstanding job staying with their receivers. They knew tonight they were going to have to be able to run stride for stride with some of these targets, and they did on that play, getting the pick.
He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations.
Turning it on! Great to have perfect blocking, but you can also make your own, and that's exactly what he does, getting it up to the 36. The Knights are facing 3rd and inches. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Well, their defense did a great job deep in their own end, right? Getting the turnover on downs. And now the offense is starting to pay that off. On the third play of this drive, third down, they're able to run it, pick up the first, they stay on the field, and they're going to try and churn.
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And those outside linebackers nowadays, they're so fast. They got to cover ground. You can blitz them off the edge, and they can get after quarterbacks. Versatile. That's why they're getting drafted so high in the NFL and getting paid all that money.
Jackson will throw. Showing off the arms. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few.
And that's a really nice route by the wide receiver, just understanding I got to win right now. I got to get inside of that guy, and I know I'm going to get contact. You run over the middle of the field on a slant, you're going to get hit. Nice job securing the catch, making the play.
On third and long, try to convert through the air. Fires to the right. Makes the grab. It's Burke. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Knights are marching down the field. The give to the tailback. And you want to talk about gang tackling. Everybody on the defense run to the ball.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going. It squarely falls on the shoulder of those five offensive linemen.
Motion from the back. Going to swing it on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wade. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. The Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. Going to run it. It's Nixon. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Fires toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Jackson going to throw it. He finds a dead spot in the middle. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback
got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Knights will try to punch it in on 1st and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Power ahead. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Knights.
And that touchdown run is just going to galvanize this entire football team. Really nice job being physical, and that sends a message. We're not just taking the lead. There's a lot of football left, and we are going to keep trying to run this ball down your throat.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Smith. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Looking downfield on first down. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. He throws back across and into the defense. A dangerous play. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Caught in the backfield, it's Montgomery. Hard running there. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Jackson will throw. Right down the middle. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Caught, close to the marker, it's Farmer.
That's crazy.
He's at the 10. Touchdown, UCF! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in 2-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time. So get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He'll pull it down. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. And the Bulls are in the hurry-up. Offense changing the play. Quarterback keeper. They got him at the 42, but he got 5 yards on the play. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Running into the open space. Breaks the tackle. In a world of trouble from the start, and a massive loss on that play. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Brown wants to pass. Might be looking to run. Sails one into the middle. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Catch inside the 25.
Oh.
And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. Will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
So,
Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Jackson gonna throw it. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
Well, this offense did a lot of good things there in the first half. Wouldn't surprise me if they pumped this one away after that incompletion on 3rd down. They do have the lead. I think you've got to put some trust in your defense here to not give up any points.
Intercepted, and that's not how you want to start a half. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football.
And it's frustrating because you go into half and the coaches tell you what they want to accomplish. Listen, we've seen this the whole first half. This is what they're doing. Not a good job coming out first drive, trying to get some momentum created. Turn it over to the other team. Give them a good
cheating, bro.
Not the ideal start.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Dances away. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that is his 5th interception. If he comes out and tries for 6, he'll be lucky. They'll stop him at the 37, and the defense comes up with a big pick. The UCF offense back on the field, ready to go to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
Got a man. It's Thomas. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
And I tell you what, when you drop back and you know you got that slot work in the middle of the field and you know how fast he is, you just wait for him to come open, throw that strike, and you know he'll take care of the rest. Nice throw, nice catch.
Jackson will throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29.
How about the defense getting home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. South Florida has it back, and the Bulls offense will return to the field. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. He might want another play. Looking to throw on 1st down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. And the Bulls trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on 2nd down. Got his man. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain.
And quarterback
dropping back, understanding.
I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Now he's going to send this one deep to the right. He's got it on the outside. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
And that is a big-time play for the offense. The defense knew coming into this game they had to keep this guy bottled up and keep him in the pocket. That didn't happen there. He was able to buy time, extend the play. Receivers are in scramble drill mode. He finds a guy. He's accurate, off schedule. And the defense now has to do a much better job keeping this guy contained, or they are going to get lit up just like that.
The Bulls will hustle to the line. Brown will throw it. Keeps looking downfield. Unleashes one. That one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their...
A shot toward the end zone. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
It's a nice job by the receiver working past the sticks. Looked like it was going to be a first down by the offense, but how about the physical play knocking that ball loose?
Wants to adjust the pattern. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Complete out of the backfield. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way.
Sure.
And the Bulls have this offense rolling. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Looking to scramble. Got it. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing.
And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2. They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Now sliding to his left.
Shit.
Down he goes back at the 3. This offense desperate for a score here to try to stay in the game. It's 3rd and goal. Rushes on him. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack.
I love the attitude on defense. There was nobody moping around feeling sorry for themselves. The offense has the ball deep in your own end. Step up and make a play. 2nd down, 3rd down, they generate sacks. Nice job.
He splits the upright. They cut into that lead. It's now 28-17.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Jackson gonna throw it. They'll run the screen. There he goes. Powers through the defender. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Knights come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball.
What the fuck was Simmons doing, bro?
Never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Knights have it with a 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. Can't get him to the ground. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. We've been treated to an aerial show by these two guys so far as you check out their numbers. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. Here we go, set. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the run. Gives him the big stiff arm. Swats away another guy. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Jackson will throw. Lets it go to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown,
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
35, South Florida, 17.
He'll bring it out. It's Smith. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. South Florida ready to send the offense back onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit and just start being more aggressive and take some chances, but that's what's going to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when you're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Looking down the left side. Makes the grab on the big throw. Ripped off a huge shot play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Well, I'll give this offense some credit because they've got a lot of fight. There is no quit in them, and they're obviously trailing by a big amount in this game. They haven't had a lot of success, but they're still taking shots, and their players are still out there competing.
Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This was my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is hard to play offensive football in this situation.
Sweet soul.
Interception. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? The give to the back.
What the fuck?
That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line.
Like, look at that, nigga.
Challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. On the run, it's Gage. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Off play action. Caught near the sticks. It's Fox. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there in a similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
And I think this is where coaches really earn their money late in games, right? It's in the fourth quarter. You got the lead. Do you want to stay conservative and run the football? Because I see the defenses, they start to get aggressive, and so sometimes
this nigga started celebrating
and take advantage of it.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the middle. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Base 27, John. Base 27, John. With jet sweep pass. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
Awesome job up front by this defensive line, being so good at the point of attack and eating blocks, eating some double teams that allows these linebackers to run free, unencumbered, and get to the football.
They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one and a first down. The Knights come to the line with a new set of downs. Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
The Knights didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game. You want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
He's moving out of the pocket. Touchdown, UCF! And the pummeling has started.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Smith. He smashes his way through again. No idea what he could have been thinking to try to return that one, and they stop him at the 7. Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. Brown wants to pass. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And as he throws, nearly another interception. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, he'll throw it. He wants a big play here late. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety. They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick pass on the fly motion. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
This offense has a lot of different ways they can attack you, and you're going to see the entire playbook at work in this game. Throwing it, running it, and getting guys the ball out on the perimeter. Great job.
And that one's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Under fire. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Jackson will throw. Makes the catch. It's Wade. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Knights have moved it inside the 20. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. By They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Gets it out fast. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
And the extra point was good.
51, South Florida, 17.
Coming out with it, it's Smith. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. He is electric in the return game, and that one has the offense set up nicely. So in the war on I-4, it goes to the Knights as UCF outlast USF. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.